Okay, stand by.
I'm Jeanne Allen, and I'm an actions speak louder than words kind of person. As people in both parties nationwide debated what to do about our schools, I went out and built the preeminent education reform organization. I did that while juggling 4 kids, a job, and even as a widow, knew how to get done what I needed to get done in my family, for my business, and for my community. I don't shy away from challenges or conflicts, and now more than ever, you need representatives in Annapolis that know how to face challenges and fight if they must to help get the solutions that help us all and burden us least. I'm running for delegate in Maryland's 16th because this work ethic simply doesn't exist today the way it should. I grew up a first-generation American from an Italian household where everything we earned was worth fighting for no matter what the cost. So when I talk about creating jobs and reducing regulation on small business, it's not because it's a fuzzy platform. I'm doing it for Jimmy Tatino and Dale Rupp and John Nejon and Mr. Morton and others who own businesses like them. They're willing to toe the line, but are struggling under the burdens of bad rules and red tape and excessive costs of doing business. We can fix that, and we will. I'm not working on education because it's a sexy issue. I'm doing it because I know hundreds of families whose children fall through the cracks and teachers who have to contend with top-down mandates that undermine their good work. Our schools might be great for some, but they're by no means excellent for all of us. In this election, you'll hear lots of promises from people on both sides of the aisle that have been making these promises for a long time. We need to ask ourselves if they're making a difference for us and our family. At an event recently, someone said to me, "Why do you want to be a politician?" I told that woman, I don't want to be a politician, I want to be a legislator, and there's a big difference. Legislators take the concerns of the people they represent to Annapolis with them. They stand up when it's not popular, they ask the tough questions, and they aren't there to make friends. Politicians make elective office their career, and they want to be in business as long as possible. But I already have a business, a family, and a life, and there's a difference between me and the other people you'll be invited to vote for on November 2nd. The incumbents are politicians, and they've become comfortable with the status quo, and as a result, they have lost the drive to make fundamental changes in how we operate in this state. I don't assume just because someone has a title or has worked hard on something that they're right to have uncovered every possible solution and that they know how to meet the needs of most people. That's what separates me from traditional people and, frankly, from your average Republican. A party is just an affiliation where a person is much, much more than any label they adopt. After all, for how hard we work, is it too much to ask that we have a government that works for us once again? Each one of us has to daily force a balance and juggle at all of our needs, and we need a government that balances its needs with our needs, not on our backs. We can make Maryland better by inviting the best minds here from throughout the country and the world to help us tackle our biggest problems. Maryland can lay out the welcome mat again for people wanting to live here, work here, and do business here, and we can indeed be #1 in education, but only after we fix the inequitable funding formulas and contract requirements that relegate our kids to trailers and our teachers to bureaucracy. In a state as educated, hardworking, and wealthy as ours, we can improve student achievement to 100% reading proficiency from 33%. And we can improve our graduation rate, but for too long we've been represented by delegates who are a rubber stamp for party leadership. As your delegate, I'll step out of the proverbial box in the State House regardless of my rank. Whether it's jobs, education, energy, and environment, the next 4 years is the most critical period that many of us will ever face in our lifetime. If we don't fix it now, who will? I'm Jeanne Allen, and I promise action that you'll see and feel and that will substantially improve the lives of your families. But I need your support to get it done. Please vote for me on November 2nd. Thank you.